Hello Aquarius, welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Invalidity3 Tarot, which should read for you as well. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay. What's this all about? Wow, okay. Right away it definitely seems and feels, ooh, goodness, Aquarius. For some reason, I get this overall message of you're left with no other choice. You're left with no other option. And that's kind of fascinating about the gate to kind of jump into or jump with, but you're left with no other option. You're kind of saying that whatever has taken place here, whether it's communication or whether you're taking action, I don't exactly know. You're definitely feeling the weight of something, and there's no other option other than you just kind of like just listen to yourself. Oh, I just kind of heard what that may have sounded like on the other end of this. Just listen to yourself. It's kind of like, usually you know, growing up, maybe you know this, maybe you don't. It's sort of like you listen to adults around each other. It's like, do you know what you're saying, or do you know who you're talking to, or just listen to, you know, side rant, but let's keep going. Sometimes when we listen to ourselves, it does help. It's just an energy of like, what do you hear? Ooh, yeah, goodness. I feel like you're having some type of realization here or eye-opening moment, Aquarius. You're kind of, whatever has taken place or whatever was said or whatever you've done, even you're kind of taken back by all this. And that's where I'm kind of like, ooh, what happened? Because even you're kind of like, okay, I'm actually like battling myself to fully close that door, but I'm going to do it either way. You're having that moment of that realization of like, this might be necessary. I might have to. Nice, okay. Doing what is difficult, but also necessary. Okay. And yeah, it's it's almost like you're giving me this image or picture of you on the other end of this. Like you slam some sort of door shut, and you're on the other end of this. Like, okay, I really just did that. I really just moved forward with that. Now I don't know exactly what to think. I have all these thoughts going. I have this train of thought kind of like on its own track. It's almost like you're left with your thoughts and you're left with your emotions, and literally like with the message of just listen to yourself. Maybe that's all it is, just listening to oneself. As simple as that, and to the point, and as direct as you can be. Just listen to yourself. And there you are, like, okay, I'll listen to myself. Okay, let's see where this goes. What kind of conversation do you have going on in your mind, Aquarius? You gonna show me? You're like, you're like, hell no. Oh, okay. That's funny. That's funny. There you go. Protect yourself.
Sorry.
No worries, babe. I kind of feel like for you, though, your situation is kind of ramping up here. And I feel like that's what's kind of putting you on edge a little bit. On the edge of your seat, in a sense, even, too. I don't know what that's about, but it's almost like you choosing to kind of listen to yourself. So it's almost like, Aquarius, when you're left with your own devices, even you get a little bit defensive and guarded. What's that about? Is it like some sort of self-talk or something? I don't know. Your energy just completely swings like a pendulum from that energy over to that energy. You're like, I'm trying to put it together and I'm trying to figure this out. I'm like, okay, you definitely are in the process. Sometimes you got to go in a couple circles first to break that cycle. You got something here that you're putting together. You're just not too sure about it. But I feel like you will have some sort of realization about it soon. Kind of like hit the refresh button. Reload. Reload. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot in consideration here. I feel like it's regarding. I feel like it's regarding what you do. I'm not too sure exactly what this is about. It's like you're on to starting something new. You got a little bit of drive and passion in you, but it's almost like you're not too sure exactly whether this is it or not. I don't know where this is going. And you're kind of giving me the energy too. It's like, well, I don't know where this is going either. I will admit this now. There seems to be two different Aquarius energies showing up, and it's almost like the two of you are kind of like having this this boxing match for who's going to have whatever information come out. For Aquarius, okay, fascinating. Well, who wants the spotlight? I'll just be honest, is this going to be one of those things of like ladies first, or is the masculine going to kind of just take over and bulldoze the whole thing? You're both probably wondering, like, what is he saying? What is he talking about? I know what I'm talking about. My wife laughs because she knows as well. And this is what's fascinating, is that both of you are, let's just say, aligning with each other when it comes to what you guys do for your position, job, career, or even just niche. So there's that. Whatever's going on here, it's like there is some sort of moment of inspiration, but even both of you are kind of like, is this something I can actually truly work with, or is it not? And you both are kind of like very keen-eyed, wanting to observe and watch. Okay, you guys are you both are after the same thing. It's like, let me just be directed to the point then. It's like you both are. It's kind of like you're after some sort of abundance. It is what it is, because it's almost like me even playing this little joke and this little game back and forth with both of you. You're both like, well, then now I'm going to get extra serious. And it's like, well, good. Listen to yourself and get extra serious about what you want and take your life seriously and go after it. Because you're showing me that whatever this was, it's like, okay, well, I got a plan. I'm just going for it. That's all that's required. Listen to yourself. I want to do this. Go do it. It's very simple. Ace of Swords on top of the deck. Is that truth or is that not truth? Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a water sign, an air sign, an earth sign, or a fire. They're all here. Goodbye.